Okay, we're back and we're going to do a little update on the sawback. I got some new parts coming for this tomorrow. I got a part that's going to take my servo off of the axle and move it up onto the frame so it won't be seen. So I get a little bit more scale look there. Some of this old grass I got in here out. I also got a new speed controller coming for this. And the reason I'm changing the speed controller on this one is that it has a drag brake. It's got the axle speed controller with the drag brake. And I believe it's the AE5 or AX5. And I don't really want a drag brake on this because I want to be able to, with the tow bar here, to tow behind something. As you see, it doesn't want to do anything as far as rolling with the drag brake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ESC out of this one, and I'm actually going to put it in the R1 rock buggy because I do want a drag brake on that. And I got some parts coming for that tomorrow also, but that'll be another video. So what we're going to do now is just open this up, excuse me, remove the ESC, and when the new one shows up, we'll put that in. And we'll also move the servo. And I'm hoping I can leave my, well, I guess I won't be able to. I'll take this switch off because it goes to the other ESC. I hate when I'm being stupid. Alright, well, let me open this up a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, we got the lid off, and as you can see, I got my Futaba receiver in here. And it's a 4-channel, and I don't actually need 4 channels, but you never know. I might put a winch on the back of this or something. So, but this is the ESC we're going to take out, which ought to be fun because it's nice and glued down. I got all this other stuff in here. I got my winch controller, and alright, we're going to have to cut some tie wraps and then pull that out. And like I said, I'm going to take this ESC with drag brake and we're going to put it in the R1 rock buggy here. And hopefully when my new ESC comes, it'll still fit in the same spot. If not, I'm sure we'll figure out something. Alright, well, let me get a knife and see if I can cut that off and get rid of some of these tie wraps. As you can see on my receivers, I put extension leads on. So if I need to change something out, I don't ever really have to open the box, shy of course, the ESC. And from the looks of it, I didn't really have to open the box anyway. But this lid has a fake engine kind of look to it. And this is the actual box part. And this other part covers your ESC so it's not seen. So that's why we had to take that off. And let's see what else we got on here. Tie wraps, tie wraps. Make sure you don't cut any wires while you're cutting them off. Well, looks like I soldered my winch controller directly to this ESC, so I'm going to have to undo that. Figure out what else I got going on here. Because I was going to buy another ESC with a drag brake, and I probably would have, but it was out of stock. And I was looking around Hobby King, and I found a decent ESC that was pretty cheap. It was only like $11 or $14 after shipping. And so I decided to go ahead and buy that, and I figured I'd steal this one. And go from there. I got the liquid tape on this because I didn't have any shrink wrap on it ahead of time. I didn't think ahead, and instead of unsoldering it, I went ahead and just just liquid taped on there so it would geez, I got spaghetti. So it would cover the bare ends, and I'll just scratch that off or burn it off one. Or heck, I might just cut the wires and save myself a lot of headaches and just resolder this board back onto the new one. That's probably what I'm going to do, rather than trying to cut that tape. And I can just dab a couple more dots of liquid tape on that. There's the winch controller. Plug this back up here so I don't lose it, which truck it goes to. This is a 3 racing winch. Excuse me. A 3 racing winch, and there's a place out now that makes a kit for this, which will let it free spool. You get a whole new spool and everything else, and a little screw right here, and you'll pull it out, and then you can just winch your line out real fast. Save you a lot of trouble when you're in a competition. You're being, charged by time. You can hurry up and get that winch line out before, without taking a whole lot of time. And every few seconds helps, especially if you're already using your winch, you're already down, so you're eating up time there and having to wait for your reverse to spool this out, especially if you need to go a couple feet, will really mess you up. Alright, now I need to find me a knife and cut this tape. Sure you don't cut anything you don't want to. Alright. This one will only take a 2-cell lipo. But we'll get all this mess off here so we can re-glue it down. Hopefully this isn't too big. It's not too awful bad for the R1 rock buggy. And just so you can see, excuse me, right here where this servo is on the axle, this will come off, and the plate I got, I'm not 100% sure where it goes in. I think it goes between these body mounts, and my servo will point straight up and down. And then I believe I'm going to have to take this arm, if you can see her there, yeah, this steering arm, and probably take it off and go through the spring here. And I might have to put a bent knuckle on there. We'll kind of figure that out as we go. But I'm just going to kind of put this back together a little bit, and just so I don't get lost of where I'm at, or my parts. Actually, I think I'm just going to screw this lid on and leave everything out. And then we'll pick up our new video when my ESC and the servo plate it's almost goes up like a panhard kit, but I don't believe it's an actual panhard. The only thing it does is move the servo. So that's pretty much it for this. Go ahead and take this battery out. Not a good idea to leave your batteries in there. I'm a big YouTube watcher, and a few of them that I've watched, they've had their batteries sitting in there, nothing on, And then, you know, next thing you know, whoosh, something goes wrong with their lipo, and they got a truck fire, and they're nowhere around to try and do anything about it, and everything goes to hell. So, all right, well, that's it for this one little video. Just a quick little update of what's coming and what we're going to be doing. And as soon as them parts show up, we'll put a video out. All right, well, thanks for watching, and please subscribe, please like, and please comment, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, thanks for watching. All right, bye.